good?
You just push down on the lower arm. Keep your hand on the spring. Take that bitch out. Yeah, there you go.
Whew, look at that. See how bad these are.
All right, boys. It's 36 degrees out in Boston, but we're gonna get these coilovers installed. We got my boy Josh. We're installing it on his car. We got Nova here as well. Yeah. I'm tired of it, but you know, it is what it is. We're doubling up on gloves. It's that serious out here. All right, guys, we're about to set you up in a time lapse while we do this because we're just gonna get to work. All right, let's see this. Spanner wrenches.
These are the ones.
Oh, the rears are just lowering springs. Right.
And the carpets here. So this is the force suspension?
Oh, so we're not even removing this one. The actual strut. It is leaking a little bit though. But you're...
Yeah, oh no, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say,
I
like,
was tripping, I was like, wait a minute.
yeah, I was like, what the hell? All right, yeah, everything's there. Cool, cool, cool. Throw everything back in, and then let's start off first by removing everything off of the rear suspension. That one's missing.
Yeah,
like...
some are always missing apparently.
Yeah.
They're all by my phone.
All right, we're back. We got the deep socket. So we needed because this was in the way.
Not yet. Because usually they don't take it out.
Like, put this back. I told you there's gonna be some things that we
No, yeah, you can push it all the way down. I'm just saying, like, don't push it like past the, you know what I mean?
Gosh, let me do my job.
I'm sorry.
If the sensor, it's better to take it off than be scared to rip it.
That's true.
You see this little pin right here?
Yeah.
You can only put it in one way.
Okay. In case the viewers don't know what we're talking about there.
Right here. It's a height sensor. These come with air suspension as well. This just reads how high you are off the ground. BMWs have them a lot. So that's all it is. It's just a little sensor. Which gives us enough room.
Want to see how shitty those are?
By the way, guys, this is supposed to be under the load of your car. So if Josh could push it down by just his hands like that, it's really bad. Because imagine 3,000 pounds. Definitely about that time. Let's get the new ones on.
All right, guys, remember, when you have tiny parts like this that you're probably not going to touch for a while, throw them away. Oh yeah, that's oil change for another day, but that's for another video. Say hi to Mochi.
Oh, you know, I just noticed. I didn't even have to get the deep socket. I could have just used the combination on this side.
Oh, to crack it?
Like use the combination on this side and use the socket on this side.
Oh.
Oh well.
Nice.
So you can put the jack anywhere on this lower arm, and that's gonna keep this even when you take the bolts out. Because there's nothing supporting it, as soon as we took this bolt out, the weight falls on it. It makes it harder to take that out, but the proper way would be supporting it.
It's a project car. Doesn't really matter.
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. Cover my face. Is it good?
But yeah, you just push down on the lower arm. Keep your hand on the spring. Take that out. Just like that. You have 3 bolts up here. They're E12s with the adapter for the 1/2 inch. Yeah, there you go. Alright, yeah, so to move this one out the way, do the same thing. Drop the lower arm a little bit. And then
Ooh, look at that. See how bad these are.
Alright, so the top piece of this has to be removed to reuse, and it's turning with this, so we're gonna try to vice grip down here and then turn it. It should be good.
Want me to hold it?
There you go. So that works perfect. Vice grip the bottom and it should be good. We'll show you on the other side the right way to do it, but make sure that the actual spring is inside, like the coils themselves. The threads are inside, and this is just flush. There's gonna be a little lip on the top. We'll show you on the other side, but yeah, you just wanna put it on there. And then this, every suspension bolt has to be tightened under load. So make sure you jack up the lower control arm, get it under load, match up these 2 bolts by jacking it up. And once they're matched, put the bolt through and hold it here, put it back under load, and then tighten the bolts all the way. So that's the step that we're on right now. We're gonna tighten these all the way.
Day 2.
YouTube is day 2 of the BMW coilover build. Yes, I'm wearing the same shit. It's called a uniform. I got double mask though. So let's get to work. Where you at? Huh? Oh. What you doing over here? We took off the OEM shocks and struts and we took them apart. You've seen all that in the video. We are now doing the fronts. Real quick, we're just gonna throw this one in here because it got late yesterday. Everything is outside. Today's gonna get done much quicker. It's way less cold. It's not as windy. It's not snowing. So, and we have daylight right now. We probably have daylight for like another 2 hours, hour and a half. So let's get to work. We're gonna do this super quick. This should only take us literally like 5-10 minutes, if that. And then we're gonna move on to the fronts. right, so that was not 5-10 minutes at all, but that was because right here, this bolt, the 21 mil and the 19 mil for this, for some reason, was not lining up perfectly. So you might have to like grab it from the bottom here and like scooch it upward as you're also pushing down. So you're gonna push down on here, jack up the thing right under the spring. Then you could put that 19 mil in. Once you have the 19 mil in, move the jack under this bolt, jack it up, and then you'll have to push down on the top of the rotor and also scooch this forward at the same time. So scooch this forward and push down, and that's only if they're not aligning. They might align perfectly for you, but yeah. All right, lowering for the first time on the new shocks and struts. See how she's sitting? Yes, sir.
That's not fully dropped yet. Let's see what it looks like now.
We're gonna go ahead and adjust it after. And it does go down another inch once you drive it and the suspension settles because it's new suspension. So we'll take it on a test drive and then from there we'll drop it. All right, guys, we're gonna get started on the front. To do the front, obviously the coilovers are right under this thing. So this thing has to come off. And then let's see what we gotta do over here. It just looks like stabilizer link, and that's about it, maybe. Okay, this bolt right here doesn't look too bad. Stabilizer link, a couple bolts. We need a strut spreader tool, so we here. Creek 2TE, you niggas EBT. She left with a broken heart, that bitch got whiplash.
Day 3.
The snow is not that bad. It's like fresh. All right, so you guys know we have Josh's car here. We did the coilovers for the rear. We're gonna do now the front coilovers. They're pretty much done. Completely off. If you guys seen the other video, you guys are familiar with the setup already. So we're gonna take off this wood floor right here just to change the fuse. It popped a couple days ago when we were picking up parts for the BMW. So yeah, let's change that fuse real quick, and then that we'll do some other time, maybe within this week.
It looks like it moved. Yeah. But I feel like the bottom is still a thing, so I put another one in there, and I saw a shit ton of dust come out. I was like, I think I did something.
Yeah. No, just stand on it.
Stand on this?
Yeah. Let go. Push the axle out. So this way, real quick.
You know what I did? I fucking Iron Man down that shit. I was like, fuck!
So Josh right now is taking off the two 1/4-inch drives that he used to wedge inside of the strut. Use the other side. There you go. All right, guys. So it's day 3. Day 3. We got the strut removed, so we're gonna do the other side, and then after that, it's pretty simple. All right, so we used a vice grip. You might have to use a vice grip if right in here if it's rusted for you. You can use a vice grip on the back. This is a little ball joint. It should squeeze the ball joint, and then you can get a 16 mil here. If you can't do that, then you can use a combination wrench and T30. Guys, so we got the 2 bolts removed that I just showed you in the other clip, and now we're gonna put the 2 1/4-inch drives inside the strut to spread it open. Pause, big pause.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Yeah, let's hope it's loosened enough. Yes, awesome.
Yes, boy.
Haha, so we're gonna be able to do this today. I'm gonna use these. Still want to have this aiming in a safe direction, obviously.
So it's just recommended to cut part of the protective sleeve from the OEM shocks, and you're gonna put it over here, the new ones. Basically helps it to seat inside.
That's genius.
Here easier, because if it's just this on here,
It'll be metal.
I mean,
on
this
plastic.
will help, but basically this came original and it doesn't come with the new one, so I'm just gonna use
Yeah,
that.
it helps for dampening noise.
Yep.
So
And to protect some of the shock.
go ahead, and this is your OEM one. After you cut it, you'll have this left, and then use that top piece right
And
there.
so I like to cut about 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th, I'll cut.
You have to remove the washer and the nut, and then put the OEM top hat back on. Since the coilover is much shorter, we don't actually have to mess around with the spindle like before. That was close.
Oh, we got caught on like something sharp.
The threads.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're literally doing the last bolt for the coilovers. After this, we're gonna put the wheels on, and you'll see it in the morning. We just finished. We're gonna adjust the coils after a day or two of driving. It's obviously gonna drop a little lower.
Be back in a day or two?
Yes, sir. For the height adjustment, it's gonna go lower, so I'm getting a video of it, how it sits now. Sheesh. Yes, sir.
Day 4.
This is a week after we installed the coilovers, so Josh has been riding on the new coilovers for about a week now, and we're gonna go ahead and adjust the height, and then I'll show you some cinematics of how it looks after. The reason why we even had to do it in the first place is because his rear shocks were blown, so we took the time, and since we had to do the rear shocks anyway, we went ahead and did coilovers on the whole thing. So yeah, about to adjust the height and then some cinematics of the car after. This is a week update on the coils. They've been on the car for a week, and this is Boston, as you can see. But yeah, this is why you want to have something to cover the threads. You see all the rocks that are already up there? They look good though. We just spun it a couple times. If you have Bilstein or Bilstein coilovers, there is a little hex nut right in there. Yeah, right in there. And you keep turning it until you see that hex. And once you see that hex, loosen the hex all the way and keep turning it because you don't want that hex to be tight. All right, so we used a 3mm Allen and loosened it.
No, Daniel, it's to the right. I think everything is opposite on this fucking thing.
It's usually left to lower, right to raise.
Look at it, right? Where they're going.
Definitely towards the right. They're definitely getting shorter.
Yeah. So right now Daniel is adjusting the coilovers, and on Bilstein's for the right, for the B14s, you have to turn the nut to the right.
Definitely towards the right.
See those stairs real quick?
Yeah, I thought it's usually universal left to loosen or left to lower and right to raise.
That would make sense. Left L.
Yeah, but this
lower.
We're moving towards the right here.
So right now Daniel's measuring the threads. So Daniel, how you measure the threads?
You go right to the first thread. Right here I'm on the first thread. And if you go down, you'll hear it clink every time you get to the next thread, and that's how I count them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ding, 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 ding.
Ain't changed, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid getting older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't 4P yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket out promotion. Shout out Switch and Sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the out, we gotta slow. Ride around with Drake, like we LVO. I got some rats and I want some. Still got them pass in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man, bitch in a figure 4. Let me fuck when I want, I just come and go. Man, these rapping too deep for these skinny clothes. I might put me in him in some bitch or both. They look bro, hit this stick and start getting low. I spent time on the rest on the Lambo and didn't even.
Bye, have a beautiful time.